What up? I got Noskin here with me. This ain't a diss song, but yeah, you know what it is. I'm a cheesehead, y'all niggas cheese whiz. Pittsburgh Steelers, that's nothing. That Super Bowl ring.
Everything. As far as route running, that's what I got to improve in to become a dominant player in the NFL. And that's why I've been putting my main focus at all through the training. And I think I got better over the course of training, and I will have some pretty crisp and nice routes out there.
Even though you don't measure as a quote-unquote receiver, you play bigger than your height.
Well, for me, I try to be physical out there on the field at all times. As far as getting off press, blocking down the field, being that dominant receiver, I need all that total package. As far as catching balls, everyone know all wide receivers can catch ball and scores, but for me, focus on the little things, blocking, getting off the press, and being a physical, dominant receiver. Looking for run something crazy. Hopefully break the combine record. Who knows? I'm trying to run the fastest time out there. So we'll see tomorrow.
Sammy, one of the teams that has a chance to grab Watkins and Browns. Speak to what combination you and Josh Gordon might look like.
For me, I think Josh Gordon is probably one of the top receivers in the NFL. He led receivers this year with 1,700 yards. I kind of take some pressure off of him with getting double coverage and them flipping the coverage to his side. It'll become a nightmare for us to match up with each other. I checked Cleveland Browns out. They had the 5th overall rushing yards during the season. So for us to get for them to get me would be a great decision.
Stanford linebacker Shane Scope, table 3.
For me, I think I can do just about anything on the field, from running back to wide receiver slot. I can make plays all over the field. What I love doing is dominating defenses, and I think that's what I bring to the game. I think that's going to turn over to the NFL. When I come into the NFL, I think I could be that dominant receiver.
Can you talk about the receivers that have come out of Clemson recently, DeAndre and Jacoby, and how they've been helpful to you, just the way the receivers now?
Over the past 3 years, I've definitely been blessed with great coaches at Clemson, and been practicing with one of the greatest wide receivers I think in college, Watkins. I learned from him a lot. He taught me the ropes. That's who I try to imitate my game like, as far as catching the ball, being physical, being that dominant receiver. And I think over the years, he definitely helped me who I am now today. And we still get in touch. We still work on things together.
You like Watkins to the Packers? What do you think?
Yeah, it's interesting, Laura, and Jeff mentioned it. He's not quite Davante Adams, but he can play. He's a veteran player. He was highly drafted coming out of Clemson and Buffalo. He just hasn't had the type of career you would envision for a guy to go that high. But he's a veteran receiver who knows how to play football. And you pair him with Aaron Rodgers, who knows what it may turn out to be.
Well, listen, I think we all know that the Green Bay Packers, maybe for the first time in quite some time, I think will use one of their first-round picks on the wide receiver position. As it relates to Sammy Watkins, he's what we call, he's a guy. I mean, he's a guy. He's another body in the room. Obviously, he's a veteran guy, but you got to continue to add playmakers to that position. And also, just on the side, we talk about Aaron Rodgers, the back-to-back MVP of this league. I need to see him elevate some of these guys that's going to be coming into that wide receiver room.
Ooh, that's interesting, right? A lot of people talking about how much did Davante Adams play into that MVP award. I'm not taking anything away from Aaron Rodgers like he's taking people's money away, but it is a piece.
Obviously, we have history going back to LA together, so that definitely gives you a pretty good idea of what he's capable of doing. And I still think I don't think his game has fallen off at all since we were together in 2017. I just, a little bit has been maybe a little bit lack of opportunity, but I think he's the guy that's out there working hard, and he's gonna be a big part of our.
Yeah, it's Sammy Watkins, everybody. Sammy Watkins is going to the Green Bay Packers for a deal that's worth around $4 million, potentially here. This guy that a couple of years ago was playing on a $16 million deal when he went free agent from L.A. to Kansas City. Also had a big money offer on the table back then from the Dallas Cowboys. The Green Bay Packers are looking for wide receivers. They still do have those 2 first-round picks 2 weeks from tonight. Tom Pelissero, Mike Garafolo with me. But, Mike, this is their first move ahead of the draft to get a veteran in the building.
Yes, Sammy Watkins, a guy who clearly fits what they are trying to do. You saw the mentions from the Packers and the coaching staff within the last couple of days talking about needing to get a guy who fits what we do. Well, Sammy Watkins fits what you do. If he could stay healthy, I mean, this deal worth up to $4 million, you can bet that it is going to require him to be on the field to get to that $4 million, obviously. And that's pretty much what happened in Baltimore. It started off so well. They really liked the guy. They loved his work ethic. They loved what he was able to show some of their younger guys about what you have to do at the NFL level to be successful. The problem was he just couldn't stay on the field. That's been the story of Sammy Watkins over his career. But it's not for lack of effort. It's not for lack of who he is and what he's about. So Watkins now headed to Green Bay for the chance to be a reliable target for Aaron Rodgers if he can stay on the field, Tom.
Well, Mike, this is a low-risk move by the Packers to get a guy who, as you mentioned, very talented, ran a 4.4 40 coming out of college. They've been looking for a speed threat after losing not only Davante Adams in the trade with the Raiders, but also Marquez Valdez-Scantling, who departed in free agency. So this should be one of the moves toward filling that very big void with Adams and, to a lesser extent, Valdez-Scantling out of the building here. I would expect the Packers to continue to pursue not only free agent options, but also potential trade options. And, of course, you got the draft, which is...
As Mahomes spreads them out after back-to-back first downs. It's just a three-man rush, and that pass is caught at the 40-yard line by Sammy Watkins. So he gets right back into the action with a good run. Bad foot and all, takes it to the 20-yard line.
Good to see Sammy Watkins back in action again after that foot injury. And he was making some magical plays in practice the other day. We got a chance to see him maybe this.
Music picking the best organization, the best team, the best coaches, the best players. It's an exciting time for me because I chose this. I'm just excited to be here.
You good? Yes, sir. Woo! Hey, let's buckle down right here.
Slings it way down the field to Watkins. Sammy Watkins.
Let's go, man. Scoop ball.
2nd and 7 for the Chiefs. They're going to throw it. The right side cut. Sammy Watkins over the shoulder and out of bounds and deep in San Francisco.
Have some fun. Let's roll, baby. Have a day. Have a day. Have a day. Have a day. Have a day, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What are you doing? What you doing? Come on, Doug. Ah! Let's ride, A7. Stay warm. Stay warm. This is a pick.
Lock
back with time. Now it breaks down. Now he scrambles to his left, throws up the boundary, and the pass will be intercepted. Intercepted. An inside leverage play. Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, picks it up.
35. Let's book it down. Keep rolling.
Way to get us
Keep
going.
rolling.
Way to get us going.
Go! You gotta stay positive, dog. You finna miss.
Snap back, and McManus, big leg, and it's lined up, and it's no good!
Oh!
It's wide to the left!
Oh! Hey, we gotta go! We gotta go! Hey, alert! Get out!
Pass right, caught by Kelsey at the 25, eludes a defender, trying to get to the right
Go!
side, out of bounds. He's out of bounds at the 10 with a penalty.
Looks like the Chiefs are going to settle for the field goal here with 3 seconds to go.
We good. Hey, let's roll, man. Touchdown. Let's go. Stay up and moving.
They go right after Breland, and Drew Lock's got his second touchdown pass of the game.
Hey, we gotta go, man. Stay positive. Yes, sir.
There's a flag thrown on the play. Late throw comes near side. Kelsey at the 5, angling left.
Touchdown.
Touchdown! Kansas City!
Let's go! What are you doing? Let's go, man.
Find a way to get in the end zone again.
Hey, alert! Already, bro. Already. Yes, sir. Hey, keep balling, man. It should be a catch. But if it's juggled, you know they're going to call.
After review, the pass hit the ground. It's incomplete.
Hey, let's go. How to catch that.
The first down, you can go out of bounds, just not stay in bounds.
Kelsey made the catch, but it's 4th down and 2 at the Bronco 24.
48-yard attempt by Butker, and he makes sure that Denver has to go all the way down the field.
We're going to get a pick.
She's trying to get pressure. Pass is going to be intercepted this time, and the Honey Badger gets his second of the game.
Thank you. Woo!
5 defensive backs, including Hakeem, who has come in the 6th. Orton going deep. He's got Watkins, and buckle up. There he goes. And Hakeem brings him down. He just got in there. He plays both sides, and he was chasing down the speed merchant Watkins. An 84-yard connection. A touchdown-saving tackle by Hakeem. 1st and goal, Buffalo.
Well, this is the same route they just missed a little bit earlier. You see him, he just goes right by Darren Walls. Now, this is unfortunate. Watch him at the end here. He begins to showboat and he eases up a little bit. He never feels Hakeem. That's a rookie mistake by Sammy Watkins. Look at him change his gait and slow up and begin to celebrate around.
Back now, they split it out to the right. Go from tight to wide. The pass caught by Watkins, and he gets in. looked initially as if the official was going to rule him down just short. Then he comes in with both arms up.
The power run on the outside. You got two big blockers right in front of you, and they're just going to run an off-tackle play, only you're going to run it out where the number is.
Yeah, you put a fullback and a tight end out there. Send Watkins inside.
Three wide receivers. Orton, the throw for Sammy Watkins, and he holds on. He's brought down inside the 18-yard line.
Sammy Watkins had some issues with drops last week in Houston. But you've met this guy, this kid. He's got huge mitts, makes these type of catches on the regular. Look at that, one brings that in, stops it. The concentration.
Greg Roman, their coordinator, will put Taylor from the gun on 3rd and 6. Little sidearm delivery, Watkins.
And now this is a natural progression.
Will certainly need to ratchet up the production with Wake done for the season. That pass is caught by Watkins. What a play.
Because he believes he caught it. There it is, elbow down, inbounds. He controlled the catch, at least from what we can see.
All right, Mike, our officiating expert from New York, we thank him. 1st and 10. Taylor fakes the pitch, throwing on the run where he's been shot effective. It's Watkins again. Watkins a question mark after tweaking that ankle at the end of practice on Thursday. Needed a big game, and right now starting to come on.
They need to hit their stride and start playing more consistently.
On 1st and 10, Taylor from the gun, play action, surveys the defense, takes a shot. Far side, he's got Watkins, bobbles it and makes the catch. Incredible recovery by Watkins, 63 yards and a first down.
All the way down the field. This is just a beautiful rainbow toss. We told you he's got great touch on his deep ball. And even though Watkins did bobble as the defenders look at closing in on him, he kept his eyes on it. That's why he was able to haul it in.
So 3rd and 14 after the penalty. Taylor going to take a shot, throwing end zone. He's got Watkins, touchdown!
You'll see it right here. It's just a nice rainbow throw. Allows him to run under it. Watch when the hand goes up. See, he's saying, throw it to me. I'll go get it. He rewards the quarterback by going to do just that. He's able to win at the line of scrimmage. Hand goes up. Quarterback recognizes that as that I'm on top. Then you've got to give me a chance to make a play for you. And Watkins is...
Short drop, puts it up. Sammy Watkins on the catch. Broke a tackle, gets a first down. 4th pick overall, Sammy Watkins. He looks like a good one. And 3 wide receivers. Orton. The throw for Sammy Watkins, and he holds on. And he's brought down inside the 18-yard line.
Sammy Watkins had some issues with drops last week in Houston. But you've met this guy, this kid. He's got huge mitts, makes these type of catches on the regular. Look at that, one-handed, brings that in, stops it. The concentration to bring that in after Adigbo's going to put a hit on him. That was pretty good.
Orton for Watkins, another first down for the Bills. Good timing throw. 3rd and 6. They split out the backs. Orton gets time, throws short to Sammy Watkins, lunging for the first down, and he may have gotten it with that effort.
Yeah, I think that was a great effort there by Sammy Watkins. Plucked that ball right out of the air and aware of where that first down marker was. And see the end of this play here. Nice catch, but stiff arm and then the lunge.
On 3rd and 9. Orton drops, throws to the sideline. Sammy Watkins, first down at the 49-yard line. Orton being rushed, gets rid of it, and complete to Sammy Watkins. What a catch by the rookie.
Those are the throws that weren't getting made in Buffalo in weeks past. Sammy Watkins, you see him run this in route. Receiver underneath goes by, clears out that room, and a bullet to Sammy Watkins. Watkins makes a great catch here behind, adjusting. Get a big play here on first down.
Man, you've got to be agile and quite an athlete. You're cutting so quickly, you reach back to make a grab like that.
Yeah, that's why he's the first receiver taken in this year's draft, and why Doug Whaley and that scouting department were so high on him, felt like they had to go up and get him. He helps your offense.
The game remains tied with 21 seconds. Let's see what the Bills do. Orton looking to put it up for Sammy Watkins. He holds on. Great catch by Sammy Watkins.
Terrell Lawson, the defensive coordinator there, decided to bring some pressure, and he left Rasheed Mathis one-on-one here with Sammy Watkins, and that little stem gets him enough inside. And what a catch. What a catch there.
7 catches, 87 yards. That's a rookie making that play.
Well, he is one heck of a rookie. Anybody that saw him play at Clemson knows what this kid is all about. He's got a quarterback that's trusting in him. Big time play.
Man.
Time to step up and make a play, and he put it on him, and he made a phenomenal grab there.
Right now, a field goal try would be 58 yards. Dan Carpenter for the win. It's on the way, and it is.
Dixon in the backfield. Taylor. Watkins. He's done it again! Sammy Watkins once again torches Smith. A 21-yard touchdown pass. What an afternoon for Sammy Watkins.
Well, there's not much you can say to Sean Smith. He's in position to make the play. It's just you got a better player that you're trying to cover. I mean, look, he's right in position. He doesn't find the ball. Then he spins back inside, and at that point, it's too late. But the good thing.
Wired for Sound is presented by Napa. Visit your local neighborhood Napa dealer today. Napa Know-How.
Let's bring it up.
Yeah, we all gonna be out there.
Get a win on 3, man. 1, 2, 3. Win. Get it in. Get this win. Get off the field. Go back to Buffalo. Hey, you got to run out of them things now. What? I said you got to run out of them now. He is throwing. Let's go, baby. Don't self-destruct, man. Keep on playing, man. Keep playing. No, when I'm on 23, he plays me off, but he's sitting on everything. We got it, we got it. Let's go. Damn, he holding me. He holding me. What you talking about? I'm sitting like this looking at the ref. I don't know why. It's crazy. It is crazy. Let's go, baby. Let's go, boy. Told y'all, go down the field. Y'all got us sitting out there boring. Hey. Keep it going, keep it going. Keep it going.
And all we need is a field goal, 157 and 3 timeouts.
Hell yeah. Drive 50 yards out of the field.
Get the ball right around here.
Yep. Let's go. Play. Let's go. ready, baby. Got the win, finna go home.
Coordinator Vance Joseph on the sideline. Taylor, all kinds of time again. This side of the field, grab across midfield by Sammy Watkins for the first down.
Well, I guess all I had to do was ask for a wide receiver to get involved here against the Dolphins, trying to go to a cover 2. They're able to find a window in that gap between the safety and corner, and Tyrod Taylor lays it perfectly to the sideline, allowing Watkins.
The 37-yard reception by O'Leary, which was challenged as to whether or not he stepped out of bounds. Call the field stood. Kansas City leading Baltimore as they look to pick up win number 9. Here's Taylor with loads of time. Now he throws, and it's Sammy Watkins who picks up a Buffalo first down in Redskins territory.
And we talked about a play last week in our game and referenced it and used almost that exact same wording.
And now Taylor firing downfield for Sammy Watkins. He makes the catch for a Bills touchdown. 48 yards.
Over the last month or so, he beats Bashard Breeland right off the line. D'Angelo Hall is not able to get over the top and help out. And how about the throw by Tyrod Taylor? Drops it in right over the top.
In that one, 2nd and 6 to the end zone for Watkins, and a Bills touchdown.
Good release off the line to get on top of the defender. Sammy Watkins, nice job with the feet coming into the end line. There's 1, 2, and watch him drag this one. Gets the 30. Gets a 3.
As we celebrate the 100th year of the league. Matt Moore out of his own end zone, and somehow Sammy Watkins.
Talk about some strong hands. Here's the one-hander again to start, but look how he brings the second one into play.
2nd and goal. Mahomes, pump and throw, end zone, touchdown! Sammy Watkins has been a machine.
And going against the best, and Jalen Ramsey.
5-11, injury-riddled season. Mahomes slings it to Watkins, breaks a tackle. Sammy Watkins is putting on a show.
That he is in tremendous shape over all those foot injuries he had when he was with the Buffalo Bills.
As he goes in motion. Mahomes has time. Mahomes downfield, caught! Sammy Watkins comes away with it.
Kelsey in for this snap. Houston looked to jump, free play perhaps for the Chiefs, and it's Sammy Watkins running around in that secondary and still breaking free.
Blitz coming, picked up by Williams. They still get through. Moore floats it, and a one-handed catch. Sammy Watkins. Who needs 2 hands, Charles? Just use one.
Mahomes for Watkins, found a hole inside the 30.
3rd and 3, they send Hill in motion. Mahomes looks that way, now will fire and hit his man at the 40. Oh, look out! Sammy Watkins takes it all the way. Explosion in Jacksonville. 68-yard touchdown.
Got yardage for the first down. There's the missed tackle. There's the opening in the secondary. 2nd down and 7. Mahomes, Watkins, what a throw! Sammy Watkins out of bounds near the 11.
Against Richard Sherman with Sammy Watkins, and Richard Sherman one-on-one is just not going to run with him. It's time.
Slings it way down the field to Watkins. Sammy Watkins for the touchdown.
Going for it. But right here, Roquan's going to have to go get him because he's probably got to move around a little bit.
Pressure's coming. Quinn was providing it. The pass is caught by Watkins at the 4-yard line. What a play by Huntley.
It's a busted coverage.
30-yard pass play to Sammy Watkins. And look at Quinn bearing down.
Lamar empty in the backfield. Under some pressure, looking to escape. He'll throw underneath.
and finds Sammy Watkins down the sideline. And Watkins eventually be pushed out by Nick Kwiatkowski. It's a gain of 29.
You're going to see him just run the shallow crosser, and it's a good thing Lamar, Grease, you've already spoken about the fact that how much better he's looking in the pocket, that he stepped up because Max Crosby had Villanueva beat again. You see him just work up in the pocket, throw a little sidearm action, and then he just outruns KJ Wright.
Plays that way with great joy. 2nd and 5. Jackson has a clean pocket. Looking for Sammy Watkins over the shoulder. Watkins able to bring it down. Tremendous catch over Nick Kwiatkowski.
They got the matchup they wanted. This is Watkins on the linebacker, Kwiatkowski, and give credit to Lamar Jackson identifying that.
Here it goes, Jimmy. Lamar Jackson, you got people over the middle of the field. Take your time and throw it to him.
He's got protection. Got all kinds of time. He throws, and Watkins has it for the touchdown.
I want to see this game end right here, one way or another. I want one team, but they're going to kick it, obviously. But I wish that they would go for 2. That would make.
I'm happy for you, bud. Enjoy that tomorrow.
Sean McDonough, Ray Ferraro on the call tomorrow night from Tampa. Across the middle, Sammy Watkins, by far the longest play of the night for the Ravens. Good for 28.
Nice job of using a condensed split, coming off the line, and then just sprinting away from Xavier Rhodes, who was in outside leverage, and then Lamar putting in a nice catch and run position where you can get good yak or yardage.
2nd and 5. Jackson has a clean pocket. Looking for Sammy Watkins over the shoulder. Watkins able to bring it down. Tremendous catch over Nick Kwiatkowski for 49 yards.
They got the matchup they wanted. This is Watkins on the linebacker, Kwiatkowski, and give credit to Lamar Jackson identifying that and making them pay.
Look, that's that cover beater right there. The number 3 guy in the trips formation.
In the backfield. Under some pressure, looking to escape. He'll throw underneath and find Sammy Watkins down the sideline. And Watkins eventually be pushed out by Nick Kwiatkowski.
Sammy, Aaron was telling us yesterday he likes adding guys that have something to prove. Do you feel you have something to prove still in this league?
For sure. I think I told the coaches my back against the wall. You know, my career haven't been what I projected to be, and it's a great opportunity for me to come here, play hard, catch a ton of balls, compete at the highest level, and win games. You know, and fight to stay healthy. That's been the knock on my career, was staying on the field, and I think this is the best place to stay healthy and stay on the field and catch a lot of balls.
Why do you think this is the best place to stay healthy? Like, what about here could be a difference in that?
I just think the staff, the organization is ran well, and the guys that I'm surrounded around, Aaron Jones, Randall Cobb, Alan Lazard, a lot of other moving parts on this team. And I just got to come in and take care of my body, play hard, take coaching, and also be a vet, a leader in the room, and just do whatever in my might and power to stay on the field. Because when I'm on the field, I can ball, I can catch balls, I can score, and I'm a dominant player. But the key is staying on the field.
Sammy, you said you didn't think your career is turning out like you thought, but outside of injuries, after those first 2 years in Buffalo, what do you think happened?
You know, things happen. I can't stop injuries. What I can try to do is prevent them. And you know, I think my career has been pretty good. Got a Super Bowl, but I'm here trying to revive my career and play at the highest level and be the best I can.
Hey, Sammy, what are your impressions of Matt's passing system and how you think you fit into that?
I just kind of look at what Devontae Adams' offense, Aaron been doing, and just seeing how can I fit into it, how can I play hard, how can I play my best ball, and just doing whatever I can in my might to help this team. That's what I'm going to do.
Sammy, were there other teams interested in, and if so, I mean, was it a hard decision, or was it just say this is definitely the place you needed to be?
I think this is probably one of the best situations I've probably ever been in my career, to come play with one of the best quarterbacks in the league, one of the best coaches, one of the best organizations, been probably the winningest organization in the league, and to get this opportunity, really a blessing, because I did nothing last year. I was hurt, and to get a call from Matt and this organization kind of revived me, and hopefully I can have a healthy season and play hard and win a ton of games.
Why do you feel your back was against? You said your back against the wall. Why did you kind of have that fear?
Just injuries. That's kind of the thing that's been the injury bug have been prone to me, and you know, last year I got hurt again, and I'm thinking, I'm sitting on the couch like, man, I'm gonna be out of job, and to get that call is like, man, I got another opportunity, another chance to come in and play hard and stay healthy, and hopefully play for another 3 or 4 years or 5 or 6 years, whatever that is.
So you were legitimately worried about having a landing spot this year?
For sure. I mean, after injury, you know, you kind of get worried. What is my destiny? What team is going to pick me up? And to get this opportunity, once I said, is like a blessing for me.
Did you learn anything going through those injuries as far as what to do differently to take care of your body?
Yeah, I've been learning. That's kind of the biggest thing. I'm a powerful, strong, speed guy, and I got to do just about everything in my might to stay activated and stay on top of my body.
What do you do different now that you maybe haven't done in the past?
A ton of stretching, a ton of things that getting the coach up, just really trying to do everything I possibly can. This is my 9th year. You know, this league is hard to stay in, and I'm trying to do whatever I can to prolong my career, at least 3, 4, 5, whatever that age I can squeeze out.
How much did working previously with Matt before kind of factor into your decision to come here?
I think that's the biggest thing. I knew that he was great for me in the Rams when my transition there, and got Coach Vrabel, the wide receiver coach who I had in Buffalo, who coached me hard, and really just bring me back to the kid I was back in Buffalo, and playing hard, playing physical, loving the game, and I think that's what this year is about.
It's the first time you talked to Rodgers. You said he FaceTimed you when you signed the contract. Was that the first time, or did he reach out a little bit before that?
That was the first time. And one thing he said, like, hey, did you sign the contract yet? So I had to, the next day, run over here and sign the contract and get it done. But I just can't wait for this opportunity and come out here and play hard. Like I said, arguably one of the best teams. If you look at the depth chart, best coaches, best organization, and I can't wait to get started.
Were you surprised when your phone rings and it's him on the other side?
For sure, like I said, I'm thinking like, man, I'm on the couch getting fat, 220 pounds. Like, man, am I going to ever get that call? And then to get the call, it's definitely changed my whole outlook on, you know what I mean, coming to this season and how I want to play. And I just can't wait to get started.
Sammy, when you look at the wide receiver room, what is it about that receiving core that has you excited to join this offense, especially with the departure from Watkins?
I think hats off to the whole offensive staff, Coach Vrabel, those guys blocking, those guys catching the balls, and it's not just Davante Adams. Everybody playing hard, catching balls, and they as a collective group, everybody looks the same. So that's the biggest thing with watching film and watching those guys. It's all the guys that's playing hard. It's not just one guy.
Your game that is that you can like help stand out with this, despite the injuries, that you can help this offense.
Just being that leader and doing all the dirty work, blocking, whatever I can, whatever the coach asks me to do, I'm willing to go out there and do. Whether that's catching the ball, whether that's blocking, whatever I can. This team been good without me. I'm just coming here to play hard and do what I've been doing.
Aaron said that it's good to get guys that maybe feel like they've got something to prove. Does that accurately describe you? What do you think you got to prove?
Definitely have something to prove. With really just staying healthy, being consistent, and stay on the field. I think that's the biggest thing for me. I can go out there and do all the great things other wideouts can do. It's just really being available, and I'm praying to God that I stay and have a healthy season.
Sammy, you said you were fat in 220. What are you now?
Around 215. Young, healthy, feel like I'm 18, so it feels pretty good.
Is that your preferred playing weight, or what do you think you're best at?
I like to stay around the 210, 215 area. Anytime you go over 220, which I have, and that's when the injuries come.
You said when you got that call, who was the first person from the Packers to contact you directly?
I think it was my agent hit me up and then told me to come down here. And I was like, man, give me an extra day. He was like, no, you need to get there now. So I came up and met with Coach Matt. We kind of, as they call it, broke bread, hung out, had fun, talked. And just like I said, this opportunity is really big for me, my family, and just really can't wait to get started.
When you thought the end of your career was here, what kind of emotions were you going through? That sounds like a pretty scary time.
Definitely scary. I told you I got pretty big. You know what I mean? Just not really doing anything, and then once I consciously was like, man, I need to get up and work out. That's when I got this call, and like I said, I think this is something that can help me out, help my career, finish on the right note, and hopefully I can, have a healthy season and ball out.
Can you start thinking what's next for you?
Nah, I haven't thought that far. Right now, football is the best thing.
When you thought that the end was here, did you start thinking a little bit about that?
For sure. I mean, I got a gym. I was working out there. Had a ton of kids working with wide receivers, stuff like that. And I got a wife, 3 girls, so that took up a lot of time. But right now, I'm not done yet. I feel like I got a lot more in my tank, a lot of more football to be played at the highest level, and hopefully I can be consistent and stay on the field.
Hey everybody, Larry, Mike, and Wes, 3 guys with 3 things. No players, just citizens, and Mike, you are up.
Well, Larry, we heard from new Packers wide receiver Sammy Watkins after minicamp practice the other day. And I have to say, in this day and age of the way the global media works, it is so refreshing to hear somebody who is brutally honest and insightful about his own situation. He says, hey, I haven't stayed on the field well enough through my career. I haven't had the career that I've wanted to have. My back is against the wall here. And Aaron Rodgers said, hey, it's a good thing to get guys, veteran guys who have something to play for. Sammy Watkins won a Super Bowl. He's not here about the Super Bowl. He's here playing for his career. This is a great opportunity for him. He has the past connection with Matt LaFleur, with Jason Vrabel. Now he's got a Hall of Fame quarterback thrown to him. Sammy Watkins is a motivated player.
Thank you, Mike. Wes?
For me, it's Jair Alexander, and watching him practice against Christian Watson, it reminded me so much of 4 years ago when he was the rookie and he was going up against Davante Adams and how quickly things change in the National Football League. And as he said, he's going to give each and every one of those guys he sees, both during the offseason program and now going into training camp, the best look possible. He wants to get the most out of those young receivers. And now, following that extension, he wants to make sure that he is one of those leaders on this team. He's not the most outspoken guy in the world, but the way he leads and the charisma that he has, you can really see how it's bringing out the best in those receivers.
Guys, as the offseason winds down, when it began, the big question mark was the wide receiver group. And as I've had a chance to watch OTAs and minicamp practices, it's interesting. Different guys on different days stood out. Sometimes it was a rookie or two, sometimes a veteran or two, but different guys on different days. And my feeling is the competition in that room, coupled with the greatness of Aaron Rodgers, added to Matt LaFleur's scheme. The guy knows how to move the football. And then you throw in a unique situation where you have not one but 2 big-time backs in Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon. And I think the Green Bay Packer offense will be just fine. It may be a little different, but it will be fine. And that is 3 guys with 3 things. See you next time.
It's